All right, let's get this kicked off. Pirates are playing the Quad City Ice Eagles here today. Let's start now. We're going to have Vincent Dillon taking the face off with Kayla Christensen and Elijah Garman helping him out on offense. AJ Dunsky and Jordan Hoodman on defense, and ONSE in the goal. Ice Eagles take a shot, goes a little wide. Icing. That's going to be coming back to the Ice Eagles side. Team played Iowa City last night. A lot of pretty hard battle. Hopefully they're warmed up for today. Rutledge brings it in towards the goal. Kramer chips it in towards the center. Ice Eagles pick it up. Dunsky keeping them away. Ice Eagles fire a shot that goes wide. Kramer and Rutledge are working it along the other side. Patterson's in helping out. Kramer goes down. Romy picks it up, takes it behind the net. Getting things set up here. Romy sends it up. Isbro's bringing it down the ice. Might have been an offsides there, but it didn't get called. We'll take it. Romy keeps it alive. Romy gets pinned up against the board on the far side there. Thompson's falling on the ground. Mascara picks it up on this side. Oh, gets out past him. Carson McKeever back on the ice with us today. Thompson brings it down, goes to take a shot, and gets blocked. Disbro lands on top of one of the Ice Eagles. Looks like there's going to be a penalty call here. John Disbro's heading to the box. I think he got penalized for tripping and falling on top of that Ice Eagle. Sets up a power play for the Ice Eagles. Dillon takes the face off. The traffic there in front of the net. SC covers. We've got a two-man crew here running the camera and keeping score, so you'll probably see the score and the timer stay a little closer today. Actually stops another one. Against Dillon, taking the face off again. Eagle goes down. So Pirates are down another player. Now we're only going to be able to show one of these penalties on the clock. Yeah, put our team to the test on defense here. It's a little 3-on-4. I see Eagles take a shot that goes wide. There's Kara coming out, keep pressure on him. I see Eagles are passing it around. Gonski sends it down. AJ Dunsky. Vizquera and McKeever out on the ice. We're going to get through another 10 seconds or so. At least be back to 4-on-5. That's kind of a pile up over there. Malia McKeever's going in to try and pop it out. As she stops a shot. Pirates clear it again. About 15 seconds left on the last penalty. Eight seconds until Dillon gets to come back out on the ice. Kramer's taking the face off for the Pirates. Hinman picks it up in the corner and pops it back out. Garman brings it down amongst a bunch of traffic. Garman takes a shot, deflected by the Ice Eagles goalie. Ice Eagles will bring it up the far side. Hinman McKeever defending as she stops it. Dillon takes the face off. Kramer picks it up, sends it around the far side. Oh, might have been, I think that was McKeever, not Kramer. Dillon picks it off here on the near side of the ice. Rutledge takes it, heading down, sends it into the far corner. Ooh, just about got a shot there right in front. Patterson bringing it down the near side. Sends it before he goes down. Dillon's heading down to meet up with him. Romy keeps it on this end of the ice. Thompson's heading down. Take a shove in the back. Slides into the boards. That's going to set up a power play for the Pirates. Vizquera will take the face off for the Pirates. Gives Grill and Thompson helping him out on offense. Romy picks it up the blue line. And McKeever staying back to Romy pitches it back in. Disbro meets up with him behind the net. Thompson shoves the Ice Eagle into the glass in the far corner. Keeps it in. Centers it. Goes off of Ice Eagle's back. Oh, Thompson fires one in there. Picked up by Romy at the blue line. Sends it over to Vizquera. Oh, makes a nice pass to Thompson. Just thwarted by him. And shot off the post. Ice Eagles are bringing it down. John Disbro's got him in his sights. Oh, yeah, McKeever's going to keep it going around the outside. And Ice Eagle kind of got pinched there in the corner. Vizquera is bringing it out, but we've got a whistle. Dylan takes the face off. Eagles pulled it down. Dunsky has a nice diving save. Actually stops a shot. Oh, actually stopped the first shot and bounced out, and we just had a small opening with that Ice Eagle fired it through him. Wade Kramer will take the face off. Patterson and Rutledge helping him out on the offensive side. Dunsky sends it back up. Patterson sends it across towards Rutledge. So Hinman picks it up in the corner. It rolls around the top edge of the board. Out to Dunsky. Up to Kramer. Kramer's taking it up the far side. Pitches it down behind the net. Ooh, Kramer collides with an Ice Eagle there. Keeps the puck in play. AJ Dunsky picks it off. Jordan Hinman takes it. Yeah, there's a whistle from an offside when that puck first came down. Spirit takes the face off. Pops out for John Disbro to have an opportunity here. Thompson keeps him pinned down. Vizquera picks it up in the corner. Kicks it back out to Carson McKeever. Sends it back in. Romy picks it up, takes it behind the net. Got a bunch of Ice Eagles down there. Actually stops the shot. Good save. Dylan takes the face off for the Pirates. Puck pops out to the far side. Garland makes the move, blocks one of the Ice Eagles. Ice Eagles keep it in play. Romy picks it up behind the net, sends it up the board. Christensen gets a hold of it, keeps it going. He goes down amongst some Ice Eagle traffic. Pops out. Romy picks it up. Got a stick sliding down the ice. There's a whistle. Somebody must have kicked that guy's stick. Dylan's dad's waving him into the box over there. Garmin takes the face off for the Pirates. Rutledge keeps the pressure on. I see if we're making a Rutledge sandwich over here. Romy picks it up. Clears it. Garmin comes out, keeps pressure on him. And Garmin clears it, sends it back down to the Ice Eagles goal. Rutledge keeps the pressure on him. Ooh, goes off a Garmin skate. Carson McKeever pops it out. Actually snatches that one out of the air. Good save. This carrot takes the face off for the Pirates. Donsky clears it. Thompson's coming down to keep the pressure on. Keeps it in play. Thompson sends it down to the Ice Eagles end. Vizcarra's keeping the pressure on. Dillon comes into the far corner. Little collision and goes down. Vizcarra pops it out to the other corner. Ooh, that Ice Eagle just dodged him. Couldn't dodge Dillon though. Dunsky sends it back down. Liam McKeever's going to keep the pressure on him. Adrian Dunsky's backing her up. Shot goes wide. John Disbro punishes the glass over there on the far side. Thompson dances around with it. Ooh. Dangerously close there to the front side of the net. Vizcarra pops it out. And McKeever's going up. I think a shot goes wide. Dunsky sends it over to Disbro. Disbro wins that collision. Actually snatches another one out of the air. Not a tough impact over here. Disbro's a little slow to get up. Kramer takes the face off for the Pirates. AJ Dunsky picks it up behind the net. Going around the boards. Dunsky sends it to Patterson. He sends it on down the ice. Kramer's right on it behind this Ice Eagle. Follows him in behind the net. Here McKeever's making it hard for him, and Pesci stops it. Dillon takes the face off for the Pirates. I see they'll send it in. Garmin clears it. It's going to be icing. Dillon will take the face off again for the Pirates. Pops out to the far side. And then get it out of there. Bounces back, goes off Eshy's pad. A little chaos there in front of the net. Christensen and McKeever keeping on him on the near side. Shot goes high. Uh, Shot from the ways out. It's made it by. Dillon takes the face off for the Pirates. McKeever sends it up. Eshy stops that shot. Dillon fires it out. Eshy stops another one. Clock didn't get started there for quite a while. Got 8.7 seconds left right now, but we should have a buzzer by now. Officials picked up on it. We're just going to the and be the end of the first period. All right. Start of the second period here. Wade Kramer will be taking the face off. Helping him out on offense. It'll be Nolan Patterson. And Cameron Rutledge Defense, we have a Fever and Caleb Romy. Ice Eagles is taking it behind the net to get set up. Kramer's keeping pressure on him. Rutledge picks it off, gets it away. Actually blocks the shot. Romy picks it up, brings it down, dumps it into the corner. Damn it. Romy sends it out. Oh, Ice Eagle deflected that. It just about hit the official in the face, and then just about took out their coach. Vizquera takes the face off. McKeever sends it back up. McKeever again. Ice Eagles come out with it. Ooh, that was close. Bisbro clears it. Thompson picks it up. Thompson and Vizquera keeping pressure on him on this side. Jordan Hinman's going to pressure that Vizquera, Romy, and Bisbro kind of pile up there on the side. Vizquera's coming off the ice a little bit shaken after having a big John Bisbro come down on his face. Dylan takes the face off. AJ Dembski pops it out. Gonna pile up there on the far side. Pops out. FB blocks the shot from the Ice Eagles. And actually snatches that shot out of the air. Dylan taking the face off again. As she stops another shot. And then picks it up, sends it high. Dylan just about racks the stick out of that guy's hands. And then picks it up and he's off to the races. Ice Eagles are bringing it up the near side. Dylan's keeping the pressure on him. Hinman pops it back. A backhanded swing. Garman's going to press him from behind. Ice Eagles send it way down the ice. As she covers. McKeever and Romeo are coming to join the team out on the ice. Kramer's taking the face off for the Pirates. Actually deflect the shot that comes his way. McKeever sends it out around the board. Kramer fires it over to Rutledge. He picks it up. He's heading towards the Ice Eagle goal. Takes a shot deflected. Ice Eagles fire it way down for an icing call. Kramer takes the face off. Romy keeps the pressure on. So does Rutledge. Kramer picks it up, clears it. Patterson keeps the pressure on him. Carson McKeever picks it up and sends it back down the Ice Eagles direction. Actually stops the shot and covers. Disbro, Thompson, and Vistera coming out. The offense. Vistera takes the face off. Ice Eagles fire a shot that goes wide. Take another one that SC stops. Vistera takes the face off again. Ashley with another nice stop. Convincing to see the shots on goal off of this game. Ashley stopped a whole bunch of them. Dylan taking the face off for the Pirates on this one. Ashley stops another shot. Dunsky pops it out. Stops and blocks a shot. Christensen pops it out. Comes down to keep pressure on him. Garman and Dillon are working this side of the ice. Oh, that Ice Eagle snuck a shot in just past Eshy's right shoulder. Kramer takes his face off. Garman deflects it with his arm, or Patterson deflects it with his arm, keeps it on the on the Ice Eagles side. Icing. Kramer takes the face off for the Pirates. And keeps the pressure on him behind the net. Yep, let's go after him. Malia McKeever. Patterson and Dunsky are keeping staying down low. As he deflects one that goes over the net. Got a nice Eagles player down on the ice here. Had a little collision over there. Like he's making his way back up, but he's hurting. Oh, he had seen these guys make their way off the ice, so they're on a cord. A lot of these players are pretty big, and you get them crashed into each other, and that's a lot of force. Dunsky's fighting for it down in the corner. Ice Eagles send it out to the top. Hillsborough takes a crack at it as he stops the shot. Thompson pops it out, tries to keep it moving. Gilscara picks it up. Oh, SC stops another shot. Ice Eagles shot from real close range. Ryder Gilscara taking the face off for the Pirates. The puck pops out. Him and McKeever are playing some pretty tight defense down here in front of the net. Drop the flex off the top bar. And I think that went off of his grill. This Cara's going to the box there for something. Somebody lost a stick. Dylan and Garmin will come out to help out the Pirates on the penalty kill. Cameron gets smushed up against the board behind the net. And then keep the pressure on the Ice Eagles on the near side. I think we're passing it around, trying to spread us out. Ooh, Garmin makes a good move. Can't quite clear it. Hinman is on this guy. Puck bounces around a little bit in front of the net. Another one glances off the bar. Got a hard time getting it out of there. There we go. Dylan takes it. Dylan's working his way down. Oh, can't get that shot off. And Jordan Hinman's going to go to the box for that one. Oh, 8 seconds of 3-on-5 here. Dylan will take the face off to the Pirate. Aaron Rutledge and Caleb Rummy will be helping him out. Pirates are back to 4. Dunsky makes it out right in time. And we have an Ice Eagle heading to the box. About a minute of 4-on-4 here. Dylan keeps it on the right side. Keeps the pressure on him. Ooh, I see the flexor shot goes across in front of him. Another shot goes wide. Rutledge picks it up in the near corner. Ice Eagles come out with it. Oh boy, it sends it to the center. Esty with a nice block. A high sticking call there. Seems like an awfully long second period. Only pops it out from the far corner. Down sends it down with some lift. Ooh. Good pushing and shoving down there in that corner. Ice Eagles are bringing it down. Maria McKeever picks it up behind the net. And Got a little mess going in the net down there. Kramer takes the face off for the Pirates. Patterson and Rutledge are fighting for it on the far side. Romney gets a stick on it. Romney sends it around. Rutledge picks it up. Actually, go take a shot that goes deflected high. Here's Bro Thompson and Vizquera coming out. Offense. Dunsky and Hinman on the defensive line. Dunsky pops it out. Vizquera comes away with it. Thompson takes a shot. Stopped by the Ice Eagle fielder. Vizquera pops it out. Ice Eagles come away with it. Jordan Hinman's on an angle. Ice Eagles send it wide into the near corner. Bro picks it off. Vizquera pops it out. Thompson sends it back down. Thompson keeps the pressure on him. Vizquera takes him down into the corner. Losing the stick. How did that go in? Right? Correction, not a goal. Penalty. Still took a power play opportunity for the Pirates. Hopefully we can capitalize on this. Vizquera takes your face off. Hinman and Dunsky are moving down, placing defense. Hinman picks it up with some speed and pops it out to Thompson. Hinman fires a shot, goes off somebody's skate. Vizquera picks it up. Going to be coming back down towards the Ice Eagles end. Takes a shot that goes wide. Dunsky keeps it alive. Takes a shot from the blue line. Goalie deflects it. Thompson kicks it back down into the corner. Ice Eagles clear it. Hinman picks it up. Takes a shot to the back. Going to draw a penalty. Another penalty for the Ice Eagles. Cardiff's going to be on the other side of the 5-on-3 here for a change. At least for another 15 seconds. Hinman keeps it alive. Garman keeps it in. Dillon gets crunched there in the corner between an Ice Eagle, and that puck actually hit the roof. The first time I've seen that happen in here. Carson McKeever sends it back down into Ice Eagles territory on the far side. Romney picks it up in the far corner. You got sticks all over the place here. Shift. And that brings us to the end of the longest second period ever. All right. Wade Kramer will be taking the face off here at the beginning of the third period. Patterson and Rutledge will be helping him out on offense. Roman keeps that icy goal away from the goal. Effie stopped the shot. Roman keeps it away from the icy goal from down in the corner. Takes it out the other side. Pops it out to Rutledge. He picks it up. Back to Romy. Romy gets it out of the clears it at least. And it's over the wall. Vizquera takes the face off. Romy keeps pressure on the ice eagle, keeps it down in the corner. Thompson picks it up. Sends it around. John Bisgrove fires it across. Carson McKeever sends it up to Thompson. Thompson keeps the pressure on him. And kicks it out to Vizquera. Sends it back to him. Thompson and Vizquera just playing passing and catching here. Actually, we'll bring it back down. If we get the pad on that shot, deflects it wide. Picks up the puck. Dylan takes the face off for the Pirates. Dunsky fires it around. Christensen gets a stick on it. Clears it. Dylan races down to pick it up. Dunsky pushes from the outside. Ooh, Garma has a big impact with one of the Ice Eagles there in the middle of the ice. I don't think he realized that he was penalized for that. Yeah, we're getting another Pirate out there. If he deflects that one high. I think McKeever and Vizquera are keeping the pressure on. McKeever pops it out. Another shot that goes over the net. Actually knocks that one out the side. Ben Dillon's fighting for it along the far side. Dunsky and Vizquera come in to help him out. I see got shot and goes over the net. Actually at the stop. Esky and Vince, you're having a little discussion down there about just what's happening. Ashley stops another one. And then picks it up behind the net. Clears it. Vizquera comes to get it. I see the little shove into the glass. Well, we've got an Ice Eagle heading to the box. Well, it's 7 seconds to 4-on-4, and then the Pirates will have a power play. McKeever's working on the side down the far side. That shot goes wide. Kramer tries to get it popped out. Holman bringing it down the far side of the ice. Part of the shot, but stopped by the Ice Eagle still away. Pirates will be back to full strength here. Patterson goes down to the far side. Jordan Hinman picks it up behind the net. Sends it. Ice Eagle gets a stick on it. Go get that puck, guys. Vizquera picks it up. Sends it up to Hinman. Hinman's got some space. Takes a shot. Stop. Dillon takes the face off of the Pirates. Pirates send it around the wall. Moliana Fever picks it up in the far corner. Sends it back to Romy. Fever takes it behind the net. Sends it up the wall. Ooh. Collides with one of the big guys out there. Garmin clears it. Picks it up. Moliana Fever keeps it alive. Sends it towards the goal. Ice Eagles pop it out. And McKeever's keeping the pressure on him. This Ice Eagles player advances his way all the way around. Dylan pops it out. Christensen keeping pressure on him. Christensen pops it back. Garman hustles after it. Malia McKeever pops it out. Runners collide with the wall. Oh, nice. He goes top one in. Henman stops it, fires it out. Dunsky brings it up the wall around Disbro. Disbro picks it up. Works it through traffic. Passes it over to Vizcara. Ice Eagles come away with it. Ice Eagle shot goes wide. Vizcara pops it up. Just heading down the near side of the ice after it. Jordan Henman fighting forward in the corner. First McKeever picks it up. Keeps heading in front of the net. Pops it out around the edge. John Disbro sends a nice easy pass across to Thompson. Thompson's working his way down. Icing. Kramer takes the face off for the Pirates. Rutledge gets a chance at it. Stops by the goal. Patterson keeping the pressure on him. Helping McKeever. And Henman keeping some pretty good pressure on. Yeah, right. We talked about the Henman skate. Rutledge sends it down to Kramer. Kramer's working his way down. As he stops a shot, bounces off of him and it's still in play. Kramer McKeever is keeping pressure on those guys behind the net. And in the chaos, one gets lobbed over. Garmin taking the face off for the Pirates. AJ Dunsky knocks that one away. But I see they'll bring it in. Romy sends it over to Christensen. I see the shot goes high. Christensen deflects it back out. Romy's keeping the pressure on him. McKeever keeps the pressure on him, and Romy collides with an Ice Eagle player behind the net. He sets up a penalty kill here for the Pirates. He picks that one up pretty easily. I see those keep it in play. Maybe McKeever deflects that shot up into the net above the glass. Dunsky knocks it out. Has an opportunity for a breakaway. Sends it down to the Ice Eagles end. Garmin pops it out. Keeps the pressure on him all the way around behind the net. Oh, that Ice Eagle shot bounced around like it was going through a pinball machine and worked its way into the net. Spirit takes the face off. McKeever pops it back out. Roman keeps it going. Dunsky and McKeever keep the pressure on him as he brings it around the backside of the net. Biscara goes for a big hit, collides with the wall. Romy picks it up. Sends it over to Kramer on the near side. Kramer hustles down to keep pressure on him. Essie with a nice stop. And covered. We go to a running clock once there's a 6 goal differential in these games. Kramer brings it up the near side, sends it over to Vizquera. Carson McKeever and Thompson are keeping the pressure on him on the defensive side. Thompson pokes it away. Garman knocks it up in the air. Pirates will have the numbers advantage through the end of the game. Thompson heads down to pick it up behind the net. Sends it up to John Disbro. Kicks it over to Rutledge. Nice, Eagles clear it again. Effie sends it up to Disbro. Rutledge takes it. Sends it back over towards Garman. Keeper sends it over to Disbro. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the game. Tough loss for the Pirates. They'll be back online tomorrow for another game against one of our local teams.